welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Stephanie and I love all things cozy and being home and romanticizing life. So in today's video, I decided I wanted to stay home and be really cozy. It was raining earlier and it looks like more rain is going to be rolling in a little bit. So I just wanted to take the time to stay home and just do some cozy fall activities. And some of those activities I really wanted to do was I wanted to bake cookies. I am currently crocheting a scarf for the fall. I also I found a couple of diamond art pieces at Hobby Lobby when I went, and they're both fall related. I will show you those in a little bit. I also wanted to share some of my books that I like reading in the fall and just have a really cozy day. One other thing that I realized in my last video was I forgot to upload the part where I was doing my fall bedding. And somehow that part of the footage got deleted. I apologize, but I wanted to show you now the new bedding for the fall. So I will give you a little show of that. So I want to share a little insight on some of the things I have on my bed for fall. These two throw blankets, of course. The first one is a very soft, fuzzy gnome blanket, which I got from my husband because he loves gnomes. So I believe I got this one from Marshall's. And the orange one has little embroidered pumpkins on it. This one I got at the at-home store. So we each have our own blanket to cuddle with at night. These gingham pillows were the idea of where I wanted to go with my bedding. I saw these in TJ Maxx and I thought they were absolutely gorgeous. They're, I guess, kind of brownish orange, and I love them so much. I saw those and that's where everything went, and I knew exactly what I wanted to do with my bed. And the accent pillow I actually found at this little store called Pop Shelf, and I thought the morning pumpkin was really sweet touch. So that's my bedding for fall. I love it. It's super cozy. I love all the colors. I love how everything just flowed well together. So I am very, very pleased with it. Here I have my two pictures that I got from Hobby Lobby. I have this little one, which I love so much because it says Hello Autumn. So I think I'm going to do this one today because I think it'd be a good way to get prepared and ready for fall. And plus I can probably get this one all done in one day. And I just think it's really cute. And the other one is bigger. This has, you know, pumpkins, sunflowers, leaves, everything on it. So this will definitely take me a few days to work on, depending how much time I put into it. But I thought this was so cute too, and I can't wait to hang it up with my other one. So I love them. Before I get started with my diamond art, I wanted to make myself a little treat, which I'm going to make some tea with the pumpkin spice chai, which I love. This is one of my favorite flavors every fall. And I went to World Market and I found a really cute mug with the little pumpkins on it. I like them. And I'm going to make a treat here. I have the Pillsbury pumpkin and I have pumpkin spice cookies. I know a lot of people tend to use the chocolate chip Pillsbury, but when I saw the pumpkin spice, I thought they would just go hand in hand. So I'm gonna make these together and see how they go. All right, so I am ready to go. It just started thundering a little bit in the background here, and I think there's another storm rolling in. So I've got my cookies, and I've got my tea, and I am ready to start my diamond art. Okay. Before I get started, I wanted to try the cookie to let you know how it came out with the pumpkin spice cookie and the sugar pumpkin cookie. I want to break it in half. Ooh, it looks so good. Let me try a piece. Mmm, so good. Mm-hmm. Hey guys, so I wanted to show you where I have gotten so far. Look how cute. Love it. It's thundering right now. So I'm enjoying the weather right now, but I'm going to continue working on this, and I'm working on my tea, and I will show you all when I'm done. So I finally finished. It did take me a few hours, but I got it all done, and I'm going to go find a spot for it now. So that diamond art took me a lot longer than I thought, but I did get it all done. But it is nighttime now. It's actually almost 9 o'clock. So I really want to get into a more cozy mode where I want to get comfortable, and I think I want to work on my scarf. I started this last week, and might be hard to see, but it is orange and green. I thought that would be nice colors to put together. And I don't know, I'm just doing it where it takes me and when I want to stop and what I want to do with it. But I think, the uniqueness of it, and then just adding it, like I can see myself wearing this when I go to a pumpkin patch, or sometimes when we have cold days. Every once in a while in October here in Texas, we'll get a cold day. And I'm hoping we get that this year so I can go ahead and wear this because it's really fun. So I'm going to work on this for a little bit, and then I'm going to move on. And I'm probably going to start reading and then get ready for bed. And then I wanted to show you some of the books that I've read from last year till now, for that gets me in the mood for fall. So I will be back in a little while. Going to work on this. Okay, I'm back. So I worked on my scarf a little while more, and now I'm just ready to relax, really, for the rest of the night, pretty much. So usually when I wind down, I either like to read or actually I like to color. They both put me in the mood to relax and just settle in and get ready for bed. First, what I wanted to do is show you some of the books that I like to color in. And a lot of them are just very cozy books. And I try to find ones that are based on the season. So one of them I have been coloring in is called Cozy and Cute. And these are just more bigger, simpler pictures you can color in. Kind of like, here's one that I colored. Very fall themed, which I really liked. Trying to see, they have books, cozy vibes. Those are fun. I have this other book called Fuzzy Huga, and I love this one because I love the little critter animals on here, and they have really, really cute sceneries that you can color in. I don't know, they're just really cute. I really like them. I'm trying to find one. Oh, this one I colored, he's sitting in a park. And yeah, so they're fun. Here's another one that is just big simple pictures. Like here, I colored just some books and a lamp. And I colored yarn for the colors for fall, which I did brown and yellow. And I found most of these on Amazon. Another one I got was called Autumn Harvest, which I love this one so much. This one is pretty much completely colored in, but the way it's styled, like, it's very, you have to put way more time into it, which I love when I really, really need to take time to just sit. These are so nice. This one I actually did get on yeah, this one's definitely from Amazon. And I think this book was like $5. So, I mean, you can't beat that. Look at that. That's awesome. So, I love that. And yeah, that's what I like to do when I wind down. So, for the books, I'm going to move on to those and I will show you what I like to read for fall. Okay, so some of the books that I have read or am currently reading, I will share with you. The one that I'm actually currently listening to on my audiobook is The Unfortunate Side Effects of Heartbreak and Magic. And this one reads for people that are fans of Practical Magic and Gilmore Girls, because it's very family oriented, and it's about a woman who, she believes that she's cursed every time she's been in love or something great happens in her life, and then a curse happens and she's heartbroken. So she thinks she's cursed. She's also been raised by her grandmother, so she finds out that her grandmother is sick and she thinks that's another heartbreak coming, and she has to learn how to deal with that. So I have not gotten through it all, so I don't know, but so far I do like it, and it's definitely a cozy read. I like it a lot so far. Another one I read, which I'm sure a lot of you already know, is the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. And I did enjoy this book a lot. And I did read it last year, so I'll probably be reading it again to get me back into the fall mode. And in case you don't know, it's about a girl named Jeannie, and she runs a pumpkin spice cafe in a small fictional town in Maine. And she kind of has this little love-hate relationship with a local farmer, and there's just a lot of back and forth, and it's just a very cozy read. There is a little bit of spice in here, so for you that like or don't like that, just letting you know. The other two, so these come in a set. I really enjoy these. So the first one is called The Bake Shop at Pumpkin and Spice. And it's actually 3 stories in one book, but they all take place, I believe, in Maine as well. Yes, in Moonbright, Maine. And while the writing isn't the best, the imagery of the writing for the town and just the essence of everything going on up there is really well articulated. So every page you turn, they're talking about pumpkins and fall and autumn and the colors and the crisp air. So a lot of this is just with um, Halloween and witches and just more, I think more of like the cozy, witchy, more lighter side of the fall Halloween stuff. So, and then the book that comes after that is called The Cafe Between Pumpkin and Pie. And they both take place in the same town. It's just this runs through someone, I forgot her name. Um, I can't remember. So this was surrounded by the bake shop, and then this one is surrounded with the cafe. So they're both really cozy, cute reads. And because there's 3 different stories within the book, there's something new to learn as you're reading. If I remember, I think there was a little bit of spice in these. So if you don't like that kind of thing, you don't have to read these. But if you don't mind it, then I would go ahead and read them because the way the town is described, it's so pretty. It's like, I want to live up there, and that would be really fun. So the next ones I was reading, which I finished the first book. So I guess there's a long series of these books. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of these, but it starts with Apple Pie a la Murder, and it's a freshly baked cozy mystery. And so these books, they're really, really quick reads. They're little books. So it's for people that are into murder mysteries, but it's very light and very cozy, where there's not a lot of darkness in the stories. And it is about a woman who lives in Maine. A lot of these stories take place in Maine, so I guess Maine is the place to be when it comes to fall. So her name is Allie, and she happens to stumble upon a murder. She finds someone dead, and she ends up almost teaming up with the new detective in town, and they form a friendship and an alliance, and they try to track down who killed this local person that lives in Sandy Harbor, Maine. This one was good. I am currently on the second one because I bought the first 3 books. I realized that this series has a ton of books for every single season and holiday. So it did start in September with this one. The next book is Trick or Treat and Murder. And this does take place in October because they're getting ready for a Halloween extravaganza thing where Allie stumbles upon someone else who has been killed, and she teams up with the detective again. I think his name is Alec, I'm sorry. And they try to solve what happened. And the third book I got was Thankfully Dead, which is the 3rd installment, which will take place during Thanksgiving, of course. So I'm looking forward to these. I love these cute little cozy mysteries, and sometimes when I don't want to read dark books, which I don't mind, I do like reading dark mystery thrillers and murder mysteries. That is also my forte, but that's more for closer to Halloween, October time. When it's August and September, I like the lighter, cozier vibes of just the beginning of fall. So I always try to get into the more lighter side to start with fall before I get into the darker sides. So, but that's about it. And I just wanted to thank you for being with me today while I go through all my little hobbies. And the cookies were so good. The pumpkin pie chai tea was really, really delicious. So thank you again. If you're interested in more cozy videos that I will be making, please think about subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, friends.